For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. My name's Temi and I wanted to just talk about 21 life lessons that you can do going forward. It's because I'm 21 right now and I'll be 22 in a couple of months in June. So what I'll be doing, if I'm looking down, it's because I'll be reading it from like a notebook that I've wrote. And so this video doesn't get long, I'll explain each of the life lessons, and if you have any questions, you can put it in the comments down below and I'll try my best to explain why I said it. And if you resonate with it, you can comment down below as well. So number one, it's just about being grateful for the things that you have, because most people, they appreciate things when it's gone, and when it's gone, it's really hard for you to get it back. You need to realize that the energy you give to other people, whether it's positive or negative, other people give you back that same energy. You shouldn't be afraid of failure because you learn from your failure, you learn from your mistakes. It's better for you to learn from your mistakes than to not try at all. Number four is just about meeting other people. You need to be able to meet new people, you need to be able to listen to new perspectives. And number five, you shouldn't run away from your problems. You shouldn't run away from your problems because if the problems repeat themselves, they keep repeating themselves until you're able to solve those problems. Number six kind of links to what I said earlier about learning from your mistakes. If you learn from your mistakes, you can then realize what it is that you can improve and you can do better in the future. Number seven is something that I've also said in another video. Because what people show you is like the highlight, it's like the end result. But you need to realize that you don't see the hard work that they do. If you really want to compare yourself to other people, you should do the work that they're doing as well. Number seven is about being organized. Because when you're organized, you're able to manage your time. And you need to realize that people can't always hang out with you because you have boundaries. And when you have boundaries, you value your time more. That's why people say that they wouldn't trade their time for money. Instead, people are looking for ways to save time, but make more money. And number nine is thinking more in the long term. Because if you think more in the long term, you think about what it is that you can get in the future, rather than things that you can get right now. Number 10. I am afraid to say this because I did let myself go recently, but if you have a fitness routine, but also a skincare routine, because if you notice that in my videos, there is a certain way that the lighting works, and it's good for you to like find areas where you can like make yourself look as good as possible in a video. Number 11 is about who you surround yourself with. You need to surround yourself with positive people. Because positive people, they support you, they uplift you, they even help you as well. And the reason why I'm keeping track of everything is because I put numbers for like each of the lessons that I'm saying to you. Whatever bothers you in the past, it will not bother you now. And the things that bother you now, it will not bother you in the future. And the thing is, it's about people that you meet. Because the right people, they will accept you for who you are, but the wrong people will make you feel bad for who you are. Your everyday habits, it determines your future. Because the things that you do right now, you have to think in the long term, but you also have to make sure that your actions align with your words. And you need to do what it is that you said you're going to do. So really, your everyday habits will determine your future. Number 14 is about making sure that you don't wait too long to start something. I wanted to continue on from what I said. Number 14 is about not waiting too long to start something, because 3 years ago, I didn't really tell people what I was doing because I wanted to actually do what I said I was going to do. And this is the first video where I'm actually telling you what happened 3 years ago. So I started this channel after thinking about it for like 2 weeks. And some people, they wait ages to actually start something. Other people may wait for like months, they may wait for years. And it's because they care about what other people think about them. And you need to realize that you don't bump into these people every single day. And the thing is, if you let other people control your behavior, you let other people's opinions determine what it is that you do, then you will never think for yourself, and other people can easily break you because they're the ones that are building yourself up, if that makes sense. So moving on, I'm looking down, and yeah, the next one is kind of similar to what I just said now. But the thing is, you can listen to other people's opinions, but you are the one that makes the final decision. So the next thing that I'm going to say as well, that nothing changes if nothing you do changes. If you do nothing, you can't expect something to work for you. Number 17 is about learning to walk away if you're being mistreated. Because the thing is, if people don't have boundaries, then other people can walk all over them. The thing is, there are certain situations where you stand up to people and you confront them, but it's not always. By walking away, you have strength. By walking away, you think of how you could have solved the situation rather than being impulsive during that time. Number 18, I'm almost done. So number 18, if something wasn't meant to be, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, because people actually care about that stuff, it's because if you give it your all and you realize it doesn't work in your favor, you have to remember that you gave it your all. And it's what people say as well. When people say rejection is redirection, it's because if you get rejected by a person or a place, it's because you're being redirected to somewhere else. And number 19, I'm going to say this, it's like a funny way of saying to not give up. If you can't run, then you walk. And if you can't walk, you can crawl. And by being able to crawl, it just means that you'll get to your destination, but it might be really slow. And number 20, I don't really talk about this as much. And the reason why I keep family and friends private is because I want to be able to keep those relationships. And for example, so that you understand my point, whether you're an only child, whether you don't have both of your parents, I'm sorry to hear that. It's just important that whatever you do, you be there for your family, you be there for your friends. And family, it doesn't have to always be big. Family can be small. And my last point, I did tell you this, but I am 21 and I'm going to be 22 in June. But I'm not making this about me. I'm trying to help you in the best way possible. And the last thing that I'm going to say, age is just a number and you need to act mature, because you need to realize that anyone can be mature. Even from a young age, people always say you can be an old soul. And it doesn't matter what age you are. You can't label people based on their age. You can't say that because they're this age that they can't do something. So my last point is about acting mature, no matter what age you are, and don't act immature because people will lose respect for you. So until another video, I hope to see you again soon, and welcome to all my old and my new subscribers. Thank you for the continued support, and I'll see you again soon.